I don't know, there may be 40, but we have our own at Par Excellence. We are doing it for the last 15 years, and Lutfabad and Progressive Mango Growers Group has their own credentials. We are exporting it to America, North America. We are exporting it to all Europe, including United Kingdom. We are exporting it to Ireland. We are exporting it to all Europe, entire Europe, and then we are exporting it to Singapore and Australia. We have a vast market to play with. We are grower, we are processors, and we are exporters. We exporters. So we are controlling the baseline of mango. Our grower group Progressive is controlling the baseline. We have our own exports as well, but for China, we are working together with Jaffa.
Tariq Khan is the CEO of Lutfabad Farm in Pakistan, which deals in the production and exports of mangoes. The company mainly exports mangoes to North America, Europe, and China.
Yes, irradiation at Houston, or Houston College Station Irradiation Center, or at Mississippi Gulfport Irradiation Center. There are 3 irradiation centers for mangoes accredited in the states. So one is in Chicago, another one is in Texas State, Houston, the third one is in Mississippi. So they all 3 are available for us. So our mangoes goes to Mississippi Gulfport. Use special temperatures. We put it in we cool the temperatures down here, we cool the mangoes here, and then we ship it in a refrigerated container to Lahore airport. From there on, it is at the mercy of airline for next 18-20 hours. Because flight here to Doha or Dubai, then a transit of 6 hours, and then 15 hours flight. So it is 24 hours flying. Original status of the mango is only till it is on the tree. The moment it is harvested, it is desapped, it is put to hot water bath, so everything, physiology starts changing. We have blast air freezer, we have the blast chiller, 8-ton capacity, then we have the 40-ton capacity cold room here. So we can keep a container here. We use bagging. If you bag a fruit, it is neat, clean, and fruit fly free. It is one way of doing bagging. In China, Thailand, in Philippines, I have seen this bagging up. In India, they do it. We also do it. Sometimes do it, sometimes we ignore it. It is not a very, yes, not costly, it is good. One should do it. No, it is the matter of understanding. Once the mangoes are grown here, the local market is always very low because it is grown here. So our normal people get it in rupee 100 per kilo. So that is 0.75 cents US dollar per kilo. But once we export, it is altogether a different quality.
Since Pakistani mangoes are allowed to enter Chinese markets, Mr. Khan has been very determined to explore the market potentials in China.
China, we are exporting mangoes through different partners, and it is very good experience. We are interested to move to the Chinese market because it is a big market, and then it is consumer driven. It has lot of preference and for the Pakistani mangoes. China, it grows mangoes, but I have heard, I haven't tasted that mangoes are not very tasteful. So if Chonsa goes there, I am quite sure, and the feedback is it is selling good. It will have impact on our relationship between Pakistan and China as well. The mangoes are sweet. We will send the sweeter fruits to the Chinese friends and brothers, sisters. So we are quite optimistic that this will even more strengthen the bondage Pakistan-China has already.
Mr. Khan's company has been exporting high-quality mangoes to China. which are very popular in Beijing and other provincial cities like Urumqi.
Yes, we are doing it to Urumqi, and we are facilitating our partner Jaffer Brothers for Beijing and Urumqi both. Their shipment which has reached Beijing, it was prepared here. The mangoes were sourced here, and we packed them in their packing, and we are doing all services for the Jaffer is our partner for. We are their supply base here. We have, I think, as an entity, single person can't export. It is the collaboration. As we have the collaboration with Jaffer, as we have the collaboration with a few other partners, with us working. So we are doing China. We did it last year as well. Last year we sent it to Beijing. One of our importers is there. Now we are working with Jaffer, and they are doing a very good job. Already to Urumqi, for last 2 months we are carrying out shipments to Urumqi. We are doing it with the Kashgar traders, and we are now doing it through Jaffer Brothers with their partners in China.
Mr. Ken said that they had applied hot water treatment to maintain mango's freshness, and that costs extra. The transportation cost is also high. Therefore, how to keep competitive in China's market with a reasonable price is a challenge for Mr. Khan and his farm.
You need to understand, instead of making analysis, the media is there to pick the facts. The analysis are the part of us, we and our partners, importers, they do it. But you are trying to get an information. The mangoes are grown here. Ultimately, they are cheaper here than China. Once they go to China, they are built with, they are hot water treated. Hot water treatment has its own cost. They travel to Lahore for airport, it has its own cost. They fly to Beijing, it has its own air freight to be paid. And once you accumulate this, I don't think it is very expensive in China. China is equally a competitive market. You cannot sell it expensive in China. If we'll sell it expensive, then we'll be out of the market. We have to remain competitive. Hot water treatment has a cost 50 cents per kg, and then it is a mango which has a cost $1 per kg here. For exports you have a different mango. For local market it is a different mango. For local market we accept the blemishes, the scare marks, the different mango. But for exports, then we are very careful. We sort out, if we bring 3 tons here, we last pack it 1 ton. It is sorted out, everything, it is neat and clean and very clear mango goes to exports. 60, sometimes 50, sometimes 70%. The sorting here and the requirements there in China or any other market dictates us the price. If you want very neat and clean mango and you want to go to supermarket, the overheads and expenditure will be more. No. Alfonso is before Sindri. It comes in March. It finishes in May, 5th May. Sindri starts by 20th, 25th of May, and it finishes 30th of June. Then 30th of June onward is Chonsa. First is a Chonsa SB, which is summer based, the fruit from the heaven. That is smaller in size. After Chonsa initial variety SB finishes, then Chonsa white you have seen. So it continues till October. China keep continuing. You should have the buyers. There is a consumer preference in Chinese market. We will continue till October. It depends upon buyer. As long as you want to buy, you till October you have a window open to buy the mangoes, and we can export mangoes still. So that's why we have intervened. We as a growers harvest our fruit, we process it ourselves, we export ourselves. So we have tried to control the supply chain at the base. As exporter, we are directly with the importer. As a grower, we are doing processing, so we have tried to value add our product, whatever we can do within our controls. Yes, we have a partner who is importing our mangoes in China. That one is in Urumqi and other is in Beijing. We have local partner. I already told you few of our local partners from Pakistan are also working with us. As a joint venture with direct with Chinese, yet we are trying to find out.
Really?
Yes.
Trying to find it.
Yes, we are trying to find out if there is a joint venture, we will welcome it. We are looking forward to have a JV with Chinese partners direct.
That's nice.
And so far we are doing it with one of our partner in Urumqi and one in Beijing. In Chengdu, someone is also in communication with me to have mangoes.
Mr. Khan said that he's quite optimistic about the future of joint ventures between China and Pakistan in the mango industry.
No, it has a different connotations here. We have a quick freezing system which freezes mangoes, and then is that plant is in Karachi. So there is IQF, individually quick frozen fruits. So they freeze. It is in fact not only the fresh mangoes, the value addition, say dried mangoes, the pulps itself which gets into the juices then. So there is a related industry with the mango that should come up, and we should have working with the Chinese to have JVs to develop such industries. No, all these technologies, once you interact, go and see yourself, these technologies are of course very useful. Only once you see and then adopt, and then you have the partners. You can't, a single person or a single company can't adopt it. It is always joint ventures. There should be some partners, there should be some cycle of finances coming down, and then it is more working. Now, yes, all technologies we are looking forward to have through Chinese partners coming down to Pakistan. We put 48.5. So once the mangoes comes out, the pulp temperature after 1 hour, 60 minutes of travel through this tunnel, a hot water bath, their temperature is always 48 plus.